Welcome to Libby Vlog. This is our week in books. Take 2. Yes. We won't go into that.
Okay, so I'll start us off with the first book. It's Before We Go by Amy Bright. This was a gifted from the author so that we could review. And I'll be honest, I actually already finished it, and you can go to Libby Blog and see my review because it was a really good book. I think the cover is a teensy bit boring in my opinion. I would have liked it to be a little more flashy since the whole book takes place on New Year's Eve. So I would have liked it to be just a smidge flashier for that reason.
But you read it in one night, right?
I read it in one night because it was that good. So don't be put off if you think the cover looks boring because the story itself was fast and sad because it's about people dying, but it's fabulous. So read it.
It's about people dying, but it's fabulous.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Who puts those two things together?
All right, I got Athena's Son, but from Gerald Schoenbeck, and from what I can tell, it's from the author. I got it from the author for review. It is a historical mystery set in 276 BC in Egypt. So it sounds really great, and I'll put the link below. So I'm really excited about this one, and I thought the funnest part about this one, in my opinion, is that he is a Wisconsin author, and he's also a teacher in Wisconsin, which we love. So I'm excited about this one. And it's shiny. I like the shiny.
Very
I like
good.
the shiny.
Then I'll start. The rest of my books were all purchased for my Nook. And the first 2 that I'll talk about are by Simone Elkeles. It's the Perfect Chemistry series, and I got the first 2 in the Perfect Chemistry series. They just sound like interesting romantic adventures because there's some gang issues and things like that, so we'll see. But I actually met Simone, and I have How to Ruin My Teenage Life signed by her. So she's an Illinois author, which is really close to us, and I was at a book fair basically, and there were authors there, and she was signing and selling her books. So, and I really liked How to Ruin Your Teenage.
People have really liked that, so I've seen. So
I'm hoping that I like this too. So I got the first 2, Perfect Chemistry and Rules of Attraction. Should I share my other 2?
Sure.
Then, I guess I have 3. So then last Friday, Barnes & Noble had a free, you know how they have the free Fridays?
Mm-hmm.
So this was on the free Friday, and I thought it looked cool. I have never heard of it before. It's called The Lens and the Looker by Lori Kaufman.
I'm guessing fantasy?
Yes, exactly, because it says, little tagline is, his future's in his past because she's there. So it's a time travel thing, which I thought sounded cool, so I thought, why not? And then I also got Sister Red by Jackson Pierce because that one was on sale as well. Which is cool because I'm currently reading Fathomless by Jackson Pierce. So I thought, hey, I was kind of liking Fathomless, so I figured since Sister Red was on sale, I'd pick it up. And then Matched by Ali Kandi, it was also on sale. And so we all know this. Wait, there's no cover, so forget it. So I picked that up too. So those are my purchases for the last couple weeks.
And you went back and got Possessed by Gresham McNeil afterwards last time when it was a good deal. Like I did. I went back and got Angel Fire last time too. So,
but I will definitely have to read it in the light because I don't think I could read it in the dark.
I love the cover. It's creepy. Okay, so I also won a giveaway from Leanna Renee Heber, and she sent me 2 autographed books. One is The Darkly Luminous Fight for Persephone Parker. It's a mouthful, but I've never heard of it, and it had really good reviews when I went and looked at it on Goodreads, so I'm excited about that. And then I also got an autographed Geekmancy by Michael Underwood. Isn't that a great cover? And it's autographed, so I'm really curious about this. So I'm hoping that one's going to be good. And then I got tons of swag, like so much swag, you cannot believe yourself. So all of this is swag. And she also sent some swag of her stuff. So, what's behind me? Forgot. It's on my cabinet. A Magnet of Darker Still, which I just read and reviewed, and I loved it. Cannot wait for the next one, which I actually featured from that series in our WOW this week. The Twisted Tragedy of Miss Natalie Stewart. Okay. And then she is also an actress, and they're doing a online-only show called Auror's Tale. You know Auror's from Harry Potter Auror's, and it looks awesome. The preview, I'll post a link below because it is unbelievable. Tons of action and sci-fi and all of that jazz. Special effects. So I got some stuff about that too. And then I also got a signed picture of the full cast really from cool. Auror's Tale, which is staying in my office at school because that kind of stuff makes me happy. The last thing I got was a finished paperback, large paperback. I don't know what to call the difference between that short, fat paperback and this nice, tall one, but this matches the rest of my set. I've been looking for this and Target had it. The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest is the third and the final book in the Millennium Trilogy by Stieg Larsson. And if you have not read this series, it is definitely adult, incredibly adult, but it is incredibly good. Okay, Rachel didn't like it, but I loved it. But you know what?
I read the first book.
You have to be okay with Broken Girl. You have to be okay with the fact that it will literally take you at least 100 or 150 pages in the first book to get into it. But once you do, the whole rest of the series rips you right through it.
But does he also write with really long sentences through every single book?
I guess. I don't know.
I hate really
So the grammar got in your way?
His writing style did, yeah.
See, and I loved it. I loved the research. I loved the weird relationships, everything. I loved her. That's what really won it, was her. That main character who is autistic and really different, just really, really different. Human, a really different look on life, but she still has a good and bad. She understands that completely, because she's autistic. She understands it as an absolute. You are either good or you are bad, and need to be punished. So, I really liked her, and so I'm really glad to have this finished. I will definitely read this again someday, this series. But it's rough.
And now you own all three, so you can do that.
And it's pretty, exciting. And they all match, and that's what mattered, because I didn't want to have that short.
It's on your bookshelf. You want them. That would be weird to have a short, fat one next to your two tall, skinny ones.
It would look awful.
That would be weird.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, if you haven't already, the Lazy Days of Summer giveaway hop is going on it, and there are different choices this time. So go ahead and enter for that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's all I have to say.
That's exciting. Yeah, I got nothing except I'm going to keep reading because it's still summertime.
Oh, wait. I have one more. I got...
the NetGalley.
I forgot because I don't have anything to show you because it doesn't have a picture. The Unfailing Light by Robin Bridges. I just got from the publisher through NetGalley too. And it's the second in the Gathering Storm.
And if you haven't read that, you should go read her... review because she loved it.
I did. I loved it. So I can't wait to see what happens in the second one. Historical paranormal would be the category, and in Russia. Ugh.
That's right. That's what you
I know, and I've always wanted to go to Russia. I also want to learn Russian. I don't know why. I just do.
Do you know any Russian?
No, but I'm going to watch them in the Olympics.
I know something. I used to know what the hell it was from watching all those Bond movies.
Okay. Have a great week. Let us know what you got in books this week.
This has gotta be